Right, just to talk you through your task and teach you a few of the skills that you're going to be using. Part of this task is about learning how to stay legal online and understanding what is breaking the law and what isn't. But another part of it is just further developing some of our skills in using Google. Now, we've only got a short session, so we're only going to focus on one type of skill, which is using documents. Now, your task is to work in a group to create a word processed report about the information that you've just been exploring. You're going to share your document, your Google document, amongst your group, and you're going to split the task between you so that you do it quicker. Now, if one person tries to do this report all on their own, they won't have time to complete this report. The beauty of using Google, as you know, is that you can share it with others and you can all contribute to the same document. So it's going to mean everybody in the group pulling the weight and doing their bit to add to the document. Now, you will already know how to share, and I'm sure you can do that using the share button up here. I'm going to show you some of the other skills that I'm asking you to do in this task. So in the success criteria, here is the skills table. I'm asking you to use heading styles, sharing, which, like I say, you probably know how to do, the explore tool, how to publish your report to the web, add hyperlinks, and then, as we would expect for gold quality work, we'll be expecting you to write in full sentences and check your spelling and grammar. So heading styles, if you've not come across these before, it's this little box up here. When you hover over it, it says styles, and that allows you to change headings. So if I just change that back to normal text, instead of me having to highlight that title, make it bold, make it bigger and all of that, I can actually just go to the heading styles and put in title like that. It's a quick way of doing things, keeps things consistent. When I come to my subheadings, like this one here, I can choose heading 1. And if I've got any further subheadings, I could go to heading 2 or heading 3. Now, the beauty of doing it this way is if I use these headings all of the way through, then I decide I want to change the way those headings look, I can change all of them at once. So if I change that, for example, and decide that all of my headings are going to be blue, then by right-clicking on that heading and saying update heading 1 to match, it actually changes all of the headings throughout my document. So it saves you time and it keeps your document looking professional and consistent because your headings are always looking the same. So that's heading styles. The explore tool is what used to be called the research tool. So if I go to tools and choose explore, you get a little pane over the right hand side that allows you to search the web. And I'm going to search for illegally downloading music to help me write that section of my report. And I can look at some of the results that come up from Google directly in my document. I might decide I know enough to write about that and I don't need to look at any of these results, but I do want a picture to make my report look better. So I could click on images and I could find an appropriate image to go with my document and then just drag that out and put it into the document itself. So try having a go using the explore tool as part of this report. Publish to the web is where you want to share your report with the internet publicly. And all you do to do that is go to File, and then you choose Publish to the web, click Publish. It'll give you a little warning, and you then have a link that you could use to share that with people. And if I just copy that and just paste it into a new window, you'll see that I have the report, but it doesn't have any of the Google document tools above it. It's just a web page that people can view. Adding hyperlinks, I would like you to find some appropriate websites that you can link to give people more information about the things that you're writing about. So you might write a little bit about not downloading music illegally, but then you might give a hyperlink to something that you find online, which then gives people more information. So if you wanted to do a hyperlink, you just highlight the text you want to link, click on Insert Link, and then paste the name of the website in there. I'm guessing that most of you probably know how to do that already. So they are the skills that you're going to be doing. And then the content I would like your group to try to include in the time that you have is listed here. So a heading for each one of these things with you talking about what you've learned about them. So like I say, split them between your groups so it's quicker. If you don't manage to write about all of them in the time that you've got, don't worry too much, but obviously try to write about as many as you can. Thank you for listening and good luck with your task.